Right. What's up, everybody? Now, I'm going to try and do something here real quick. Share. Let's see here. What I'll do is share my desktop real fast, and that might not be possible on here. Let's see. That's it. Let's see here. What's up, everybody? Just going live here. What's up, Christopher? How you doing, man? I was actually trying to see if I could do a screen share of this thing, and I don't know if I'm smart enough to do it. So, what's up, everybody? I got 7 people now showing. What is up? We've got Christopher on. Nutra Vibes. What's up, Nutra, Senor Nutra? Trying to get. I don't think I can. I don't think you can. I don't think you can do it. I gave a presentation the other day about how to replace media buyers using AI and automation. And I was going to give the same one now, but it does not look like I can share my slides. So, what's up, everybody? Sam Carlson here with UpHex. Got a couple of live viewers. Awesome to see you guys. Glad you're here. Hey, Sam, I was in Boise this weekend to visit my son. Nice. I was in Boise this weekend too because I was breathing oxygen living here, Too bad you couldn't say, hey. Let's see here. All right. Well, since we're going to, since my presentation is not going to go, I figure I'll go ahead and just do a Q&A with you guys. I mean, got a couple of people watching here live. I've never done Q&A on live. So, dude, it might be kind of fun. So if you have any questions, first and foremost, I'm guessing if you guys are watching this live, you are people who are subscribed to UpHex. Yes, you know what UpHex is all about. You know what we're doing. If so, that's awesome. What questions, if any, do you have? I will say today I had a meeting with a couple of our top users. We were talking about Google coming out because I don't know if you guys know this, but Google is coming out here in October. And nice place next time. Maybe we can grab lunch. Do it. Mike McAfee. Yeah, dude, let's do it. I mean, DM me, whatever. Let's do it. We are rolling out with a couple of cool features in October. We got actually a lot happening between now and then. And Google search will be one of those things. We're also going to have some back end stuff. It's going to be dope. It's going to be amazing. How does it work? Can you target realtors? Okay, so every targeting feature that's available in Ads Manager is absolutely available in UpHex. And really what you're doing is if you hire a media buyer, right? You have to, whether you're doing it yourself, so you're going to Ads Manager, going to the ad set level, you're putting your audience, all your targeting. If you're doing the same ads over and over again, this is what for me as a person who's running ads for local businesses, it's the same targeting every single time, right? So you plug it in once, you plug the ad in once, and then once you're done, anytime that you want to launch that or one of your customers, like in the agency space, they want to launch it, boom, they click it and it just fires off everything. So absolutely, you can target realtors. Hey, Sam, what improvements in conversion rates do you typically expect to see from an AI assistant compared to standard business response? I'm not sure what standard business response means. However, I will say this. When you run ads with UpHex, we do this thing called telemetrics. So, for example, let's say we were talking about the real estate example before. Okay. Let's say we want to run ads for a real estate agent and they're in a local market here in Boise. And then there's another person in San Francisco. There's another person in Atlanta. There's another person in Duluth, wherever that is. the targeting is going to be effectively the same. The targeting for local businesses is the same. And when you run the same ads, this is answering your question, drum and bass classics. When you run the same ads at different locations, that performance data aggregates onto a single template. So if I'm spending $1,000 a month there, 1,000, 5,000, whatever, the $8,000 that I spent in a month, all of that performance gets aggregated onto a template. And so I can see, hey, my click through all it needs some work. Well, what does that tell me? That means that my actual visual creative, whether it's images or videos, it needs some work. I go fix that one thing and I fix it on the template. And then any person that launches it future, boom, they get the newest version of it. So it's effectively like uh, optimizing macro instead of micro. And actually, in my agency, that's all we do now. We don't do any micro targeting hardly at all. The only micro targeting we will do is optimization, or not micro targeting, micro optimization. Sorry. The only micro we do is just flipping off an ad that, for whatever reason, sometimes just an algorithm just doesn't like it. So, we get way better results. In fact, we're getting close to about 1.5 million leads generated in the last 12 months, all under $13 per lead. 1.5 million. It's pretty dope. What about flooring contract templates on UpHex? Yes, we do have some contractor templates. I can't do a screen share, or else I would jump in there and show you. But yes, we do have flooring templates. So get in there, Nutra Vibes. We do a free 14-day trial, just so you guys know. Okay, let's see here. Making a PowerPoint for running ads for my clients. What are a few key points that should be included? Thank you. Nathan, did you know that I have a free course called Lead Gen U? And in that free course, I have a pitch deck, so a bunch of slides. It's called the Genie Pitch Deck. And you can use that. You can put it in PowerPoint if you want to. But you can use that and the framework right there. In fact, so I used this pitch deck to help my sales team learn how to sell. And then I personally went in, did the sales for a day because I haven't been selling in my agency for like over a year. So I went in and did a couple of sales calls, and I closed like 90% using this pitch deck. If you don't know about that, let me get you the link. You guys, this is kind of fun. I feel like I've never done this before. We're having a whole crew live like this. Give me 2 seconds. I'll give you the link to Lead Gen U. Okay, here it is. Copy link address. Throw it in the chat. This prompt is too long. What? Anyway, it's in the description. I'll make sure and get it. Okay, how does it work? Can you target? Yes, you can. Did that already. I only see one flooring template. Is that correct? I don't know. I haven't been. We have over 700 templates, and I don't run the template team, so I'm not sure how many. I feel like more than that. But you can actually go in the search and type in like epoxy or coverings, and it'll bring up stuff if it's not in that one category. Let's see here. Doesn't ads get saturated, Christopher? That's a good question. Yes and no. So in the offers that are within an ad don't necessarily get saturated. For example, I've been running an offer to the chiropractic audience, like one to get chiropractic patients for adjustments, where it's like get a spine or get X-rays, an exam, and one adjustment for $21, and that's worked since 2015. However, what does get old are the images and the text. So there's a rule called 40-40-20. And that basically says that when you're writing an ad, 40% of the success comes from targeting, 40% of the success comes from the offer, and then 20% comes from the actual ad copy. They call it creative, but they mean ad copy. And so really what we do is we make sure that we find the proven offers. So again, those three things that I just said, and then we have an AI rewriter. You can put the ad in there, click a button, whoop, it'll spin up new copy, and it'll give you what you need to do to get a bunch of offers. So ads don't get saturated if you spin off your own, and that's pretty easy to do. When the GHL conversational AI booking bot goes live, do you think it will be as good as your current AI integration? Do you think you'll keep using Capri? That's a great question. Um, I want to be a little bit sensitive, answer this question. I think Capri will be better. Whoa. Jeez. I think Capri will be better. And in fact, I've talked with Sean specifically about it. And I'm not saying that theirs is going to be bad or anything like that. I'm just saying Capri is, let's, and I'm not that tech savvy either. It's just more, it's premium. It's like more integrated, more specific. You can do more with it. You can give personalities, like meaning you can say, speak like this and do things like that. And you won't be able to do that with GHLs. The real question is outcomes. Will it create superior outcomes? So just transparently, we are working closely with Capri and UpHex because we want to. Right now, my agency, again, candidly, I'm very transparent. My agency has been using Capri before Highlevel ever said anything about their conversational AI, and because of that, from my agency, we wanted it to do certain things, specifically the way we name a template in UpHex. We wanted Capri to identify keywords in a certain way so it would pick up conversations and be able to nuance those just based off of the naming convention. So it's going to be interesting. We don't know, but my guess is when Highlevel, there's some features where Highlevel goes deep, and there's some features where they keep it more broad. My sense is that they're going to keep it broad. Let's see here. GHL bot is like 5 times more expensive per text than Capri. Could be. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they say right now. But in terms of, it's all about adoption. How much adoption will they get? And if they get enough, will just price match. I think the pricing, and I've talked with Sean about this. I'm guessing that the pricing will come down to match, or maybe beyond. It's hard to say. At the end of the day, the most expensive product is the one that doesn't work. Now, when I say doesn't work, it's not that one won't work. It's just the model that you're deploying, which one's going to fit better. So for my agency, we won't be switching from Capri. We're too built out right now, and I think it's more dynamic, and it's going to stay more dynamic. Satan, you're welcome. Do we need to use a different email for lead gen U? I don't think so. I think you should be able to get in there. Did you guys find the link to it? Did you find the link? Okay. Do you think building bots for realtors is a good business model? How much can you charge? I do think building bots for everyone is going to be a good business model. Now, it's going to okay, let me back up. So you guys, you've heard the story. I used to own a mortgage company, or I used to be in the mortgage business. And when I got in the mortgage business, I started helping real estate agents. Well, that was like when I was 26. I was getting no customers. And so I was no customers because I was going after too many people. So I also speak Spanish. So I narrowed down to first-time home buyers who speak Spanish and who do government financing. If you get down that narrow, then you can create a lot of products that make a lot of sense for people. So what I think definitely building bots is going to be an amazing business model, but it depends on for what. Like, what is going to be the purpose of it? The more granular it is, the more you're going to be able to charge for it, right? If it's solving a specific problems have like specific price tags. If it's very broad, it'll be tough to do. And how much can you charge? That's tough. Like especially real estate. Like with real estate, it used to be I call it fog the mirror stage. You know how many realtors right now getting out of real estate because of market. Um, so right now you're going to have to, if you find a good niche, like let's say loan modifications or loan conversions, or maybe different whatever. Like there's certain niches that just really start winning. Those guys you'll make some money on. But if the pie is getting smaller, it might be a tough one to do. All right. Let me know if I answered your question, Christopher. The template metrics is only appear for me if I run ads with them. That's correct. Yeah. So template metrics are going to be specific to your agency. Now, why can we not report template metrics based off of the ones that are in the library? I think to an extent we might be able to, but the problem is the problem and the reality is whenever people take stuff out of the template library in lead gen you, and if you hear me like right now, I ask you guys to change them. And I ask you to change them because I don't want, just like what I think what Christopher was asking before, I don't want you all having the same ad. I want you to take the offers that we found, rewrite them, recreate them, spin them up for your niche, adapt them for your niche, and you'll be good to go. So, all right. Let's see here. Is the AI UpHex Capri integration video in lead gen? No, not yet. We need to get some information in there. We got a lot of stuff that's got to come. So in lead gen you, when I publish the base model or the base course, I publish all of the modules that people would need to be able to know how the lead generation agency model works, like how to sell it, Facebook ads, all that kind of stuff. And then in the last 2 weeks, I've uploaded a lot of stuff for how to get clients. So I uploaded the pitch deck in there. I uploaded my webinar in there. I've got a white label suites. I'm going to do a prospecting and data mining thing. And then I'm going to have a cold video outreach protocol in there here within the next week. So I'm focusing on that, and then we will be doing some Capri integration stuff. But I will say, if you're in our Facebook group, we do daily classes. And this last Wednesday, or no, today's Thursday, so Tuesday or Wednesday, Jacob, my partner, did he did a class on AI, and he showed people our configured backend. He showed people all that, and they were asking questions, and he would just do it in front of them. So uphex.com/classes, we're going to start running classes on AI. And I'm really blessed because in my partnership, we've got three of us. We've got myself, we've got Bradley and Jacob. And Bradley runs our developer team. He's really good at organizing and processes. And Jacob is a wizard. The guy, knows he knows how to build stuff. He's crazy. So he actually runs that. So we'll be talking more about that. 19-year real estate broker here. Yeah. So you've been through it, buddy. Yeah, you've been through the ups and downs. Database reactivation. Yep. I think right now, database reactivation, we do database reactivation, and I've done it before. By the way, I've done database reactivation for a very long time, but Rob really honed it in. If you guys don't know Rob's script for database reactivation, I actually have it here on my phone because it's really good. Give me 2 seconds. I will read it to you because I just saw it the other day. I think I'll read it to you. Here it is. Okay, so if you guys want a really quick and easy win, his script is this. Sam, it's Sam from ABC Agency or ABC Plumbing. I'm reaching out because I have a few vouchers for $50 off your. Should I put one aside for you? They're good through the end of July. That's a killer. That thing goes in and crushes it. Rob Bailey really honed and perfected that, and that's just one of them. The guy's a G. Okay, going after my peers in the luxury team owners and brokers. That's its market right now, isn't it? I don't know much about that market in particular, but could be tough. Using database reactivation with AI bot plus ISA Copilot. ISA to manage the bot, and I'm that's like a VA kind of thing, and make the calls. Then running YouTube ads for seller leads have up, but haven't used it. Uh, yeah, so then running YouTube ads for seller. So if you want to find seller, oh, dude, there's a guy on YouTube named Quinn Nolan. Go check out his stuff. He's using UpHex to do like that kind of stuff. It's really good stuff. Um, cool. I can create more templates for hardwood. I can create more templates for hardwood flooring contractor in UpHex. Are you saying can I create? Yes, you can. I see now. I see now, and only have one for flooring. Yeah. So a couple things. One, I don't know how many for flooring we have, but we have a ton of templates in there. If you want something, we have like AI that can help you create it really easily. We've got courses in lead you on how to do that, or you can even hire our team for 97 bucks. We'll create you a campaign with a lead form, and we'll just give you the link. So you just click on it. It's all uploaded into your account. All right. What's up, Liam? What are you doing up so late? Dude, I don't know. Like it's 9:36. I was actually coming on. I was gonna do a screen share of this cool thing that I want to share with everybody, but you can't screen share live. So, I'm gonna have to do something else some other time. Internal sales. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, like a SDR kind of, right? Internal sales. All right, sweet. What's Quinn's last name? Nolan, Nolan. He's actually got we did a spotlight on him on this channel, on the UpHex channel. Let's see here. I talked to Quinn earlier today. Oh, his AI bot integration directly with Zapier OpenAI is pretty interesting as well. Looking into it as well as Capri. Yeah, I mean, there's some of these guys out here that are just like freaking smart. Like it's like AI. These guys really get it. So I have no doubt that Quinn is dabbling um, in that at all. He's a smart guy. Your MST. Yeah, I am an MST. Can I create? Sorry, man. Haha. That's correct. Okay. Can you create? Yes. So here's the cool thing about UpHex. Like if you want to create, like imagine the time that you're spending to upload your campaign today in Ads Manager. Spend that time in UpHex uploading it one time and then never deal with it ever again. It's already there. It's done. That's why UpHex is dope. And by the way, you can run ads directly from UpHex without Highlevel. Highlevel is amazing for a lot of reasons, but Highlevel you can give to, like, you can embed it, and then your customers can click on your ads and then click launch, and that's what makes the Highlevel integration so powerful. And most of our people do that, but some people just didn't know that. So even if you're doing, for example, we do event marketing, and if we promote this thing called a dinner with a doc, if we promote that, we don't give our clients access to do that. We publish it using UpHex, of course. An order comes into one of my staff. They click on the dinner workshop for whatever the condition is, put in the budget, click launch, done. But we upcharge for that. So we charge $9.97 per event for that. That's a way for us to sell, cross sell, and increase lifetime value. So that's one of the reasons why we wanted to be able to make it so you guys could launch directly from UpHex. It doesn't rely on Highlevel only. Let's see here. How do you build your own software? What does that? How do you build your own software? A team of developers that costs a lot of money do that. UpHex, just so Christopher, to answer your question, I was in the agency game up until 2000, still am, but up until 2018. And in 2018, Facebook, now Meta, published a case study on my agency. So we did some work. They published our case study. They said, this is a marketing agency that is doing it right. Here's their results. Well, my now partner, Bradley, was running a company called UpHex. And he was like, hey, we need some consulting. Do you do consulting? I saw you had a published case study. You guys must know what you're doing. We started doing consulting with those guys. And long story short, they were building, and by the way, UpHex is 10 years old. Just so you know, UpHex is 10 years old. And we got wind of it in 2018 and then ended up acquiring it in 2020. So it's new to many of you, but it started out as being a reporting dashboard. Like that's what it was going to do, is going to do reporting for local for agencies. And Bradley and his team just couldn't find a market for it. And when Jacob and I got in there, we're like, hey, what if it could do this? And our big thing was, at the time, our agency was, anytime we would get to 25 or 30 customers in our SMMA, it would, like, the wheels would fall off, because Jacob didn't have time to run, like, start and optimize and manage and all that. He didn't have time. And I could do it because I was out selling. So we would hire a media buyer, and the media buyers would misspell people's names. They would do the wrong address. It seemed like every week I was getting a phone call from somebody telling me how pissed off they were at me because we messed up on some of their campaigns. And it was at the end of the day my fault. And so, but one thing we knew was, for our agency, anytime we'd get a new customer, I would sell them. I would say, hey, it's cool because if you want spinal decompression patients, the ads proven to get that. We're getting leads at whatever bucks per thing. So we'll use those. So you use the same offers over and over again. We knew this. And so we were talking with Bradley. We're like, is there a way where we could take the integration you've built and make it so we could start putting our ads in a library, and then we could just click them, and through software, it would just launch them without a media buyer? That was what UpHex was going to be at the beginning. It was going to be a replacement for media buyers. And that's what it is today. It is a replacement for media buyers. But it got so refined to the point to where I remember one day sitting, it was me and Jacob, like, dude, do you think, like, this is so easy? Do you think our customers could do this? And we reached out to one of our customers. Her name was Michelle Sims. And we said, hey, let me show you this. She goes, yeah, I would do that. And so we actually built the first integration, I guess you would say, through Intercom. Intercom allows you to do different prompts, apparently. And so what we ended up doing was we uploaded the commands, the automation, into Intercom. She went through, launched a campaign from Intercom. When people saw that, they freaked out. We're like, I think we got something here. And so then we took the next several months to build that out so it was seamless. And then after a while, our customers were loving it. And we were thinking, dude, because originally we were just going to keep it for ourselves, just blow up our agency. And then after a while, it was like, well, maybe we should build this so other agencies can do the same thing. So we decided on that, but that meant more building, more everything, a whole new UI, a whole new everything. And it was supposed to take like 2 or 3 months, and it ended up taking like a year. So anyway, I did not make any money from my agency for like a year and a half. It sucked. But because we gutted it out, figured it out, and stuck to our guns, here we are today. So it all worked out. Any recommendations on who to listen to scaling an agency without those falling off? At 4 clients this month, and already seeing this going to be harder than I thought. Good job. 4 clients this month. Well done. Come to our classes. Definitely come to our classes. So in terms of building a team around you, on Monday, if you go to our class, that's my director of operations. She runs that class. So you can ask her anything about Highlevel. You can ask her anything about, our operations, anything. That's why she does those. Okay. So you can come to that. You can come to any of our meetings. Also, if you're able to start getting customers, understand that the GHL community has this whole, where do we get access to the classes? Get in our Facebook group. Okay. Go to the UpHex official Facebook group. To see the classes, it's www.ups.com/classes. I don't exactly I still don't exactly see what UpHex does. I'll tell you in 1 second. But Christopher, so go there. Other resources, Extendly. So if you need help doing some onboarding, Extendly, Growthable, these are both awesome contractors that can bridge you into like organizing yourself and seeing what you need to do to really make things happen. So Extendly and Growthable would be the place I would go from where you're at. Congratulations, by the way, 4 customers this month. That's great. Adam, so the SMMA model, mean social media marketing agency. What we do is we run Facebook ads to generate a lot of leads for local business providers. So dentists, plumbers, real estate agents, attorneys, anybody offering business solutions to people in a local market. And Facebook ads are amazing at filling up their pipelines with tons of leads. Problem is if you want to run Facebook ads, you got to be really experienced. It takes a lot of time to learn them. The setting up a campaign, if you're good, setting up a campaign is like 20 minutes from start to finish, quality control, all that kind of stuff. If you're good with UpHex, if you do that one time, when you do that campaign again for the next person, you just click it and it goes in the next 30 seconds. So it's a faster, cheaper, more perfect way of running Facebook ads. That's what I would say. So hopefully that answers your question. Let's see here. Did that answer your question? What's up, everyone? I mean, this is awesome. I've never done a YouTube live before, but this was a lot of fun. This is freaking sweet. You guys, if you don't know, definitely go get our free course. Lead Gen U, put a lot of time and a little love into that program. It is free. That's the thing. Honestly, I know it shouldn't. You guys, some of you like that it's free. I don't like that it's free because, and it's not because I don't make money off of it. It's because when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. That course should cost at least $1,000. At least. There is how to run Facebook ads. There is how to clients. There is how to make ads that are like legit amazing, how to scale ads. There's all this kind of stuff. So that is all in Lead Gen U. And it should be in the description of this video. I would imagine it's in the description of all of my YouTube videos, and it's pinned to the top of our UpHex Facebook group. Angela loves the classes. Thank you, Angela. I love you platonically and through the digital environment that we find ourselves in here. Between your content, Rob Bailey and Alex Ramosi, new book. I don't know what to watch. Enough time of the day. You know what I do? I don't disagree. What I do is I go on a drive every single morning for an hour. I have a route. It takes me about an hour. Go up to the coffee shop, do a loop, come to the car wash, come back home. It takes me about an hour with, walking and all that kind of stuff. And I listen to something, and I am actually going through Alex's book. And what I love about his book is a lot of things that he's talking about are things that we've been talking about in our UpHex classes for this entire year. So it's amazing. It's validating. He's got, I think he's got some next level stuff too. And it's really awesome. In fact, I was doing his module on referral stuff today, and right there, you guys know what a self-liquidating offer is? Self-liquidating offer, SLO. In the referral section are a way to get referrals that are a self-liquidating offer. If you don't have that in your business already, absolutely, that one chapter will, if you do it right, can help you recuperate all of the costs it takes to run ads to acquire customers. So imagine to get a booked appointment, imagine it costs you $100 to get a book demo, right? Imagine closing a client, asking for referrals, and recuperating that cost because you did that. What platforms would you recommend to be creating a trustworthy online presence, starting from most important, like Google My Business, Instagram? It's a great question. So first and foremost, I think you need to have a little something on all of them. Okay. Enough on all of them to show that you're in all places. Like right now, UpHex is not on uh, TikTok, and we should be. It's just we're not there yet. Too many irons in the fire. But what I did and what I think is feasible is to pick one and then to do that thing. So I actually picked two, but because you engage in them in different ways, I felt like I could do it. So I like a year and a half ago, I said I'm going to publish a video every single week on YouTube, and at the same time, I said I'm going to start a Facebook group and I'm going to build a community. And so those are the two places where I focus my time. Is I try and put I put out a video on YouTube at least every week. Maybe I have missed one, but at least every week, sometimes more than one a week. To my hub, that's where I go. That's where I'm committed to just pushing out stuff. But in terms of my like what I do every single day, I'm in my Facebook group like this. Like if you want to get a hold of me, tag me in my Facebook group. That's how you get a hold of me. So but if you're running your local business, Stucco Superstars, um, you want to be on all platforms, but commit to one, right? Commit to one that you can, because none of them are going to take root fast. But and so if they're not going to take root fast, you want the efforts that you are taking. So let's say you're running ads. What happens after you run ads? People are going to check you out. They're going to go onto Instagram. They're going to go to different places. So you want to have a presence in all of the places. But for me, you got to pick one. That's what I did. What do you think about 7-day free trials on SaaS, HL plus UpHex? Go in and grab my pitch deck, because I think you'll be a lot happier doing that. And sometimes, so I've never done a 7-day free trial. And by the way, the time frame doesn't matter. You can do 14 days. You can do, I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. 7 days, I don't think is attractive. 14 days is fine. 30 days, there's not really any benefit. They did a study and measured the different time frames. And so if you offer 14, it's doable for most people. But I would only offer a free trial today after an educated user comes in. So what does that mean? That means at the top of funnel, my mechanism to get them educated them enough to go through my 14-day free trial. And what that means is I'll take them through a webinar. So at the end of the webinar, it pitches a free trial. If I don't want to do a demo call, I can pitch a free trial. That would work. But if I just offer a free demo, I'm going to get uneducated prospects, and that's not good. That's why you take them through a demo, is to qualify and educate, right? And so if you qualify and educate, they're going to be good customers. They're going to stick around. Okay. Is SMMA a cash flowing business, meaning clients pay for fulfillment before? SMMA. Business is all about models. If you just get leads for businesses like the old way, that worked really well in like 2015 to 17. Today, the model has changed. So SMMA, if you're going to do lead generation for businesses, you either have to offer them a new way to do it, which is why UpHex is great, or you have to go close. You have to get closer to the sale, closer to the revenue, which means you need to hire appointment setters that will take the leads that you generated and then book them and confirm them, right? You basically have to spoon feed the sales opportunities to the businesses, because the good and the bad about lead generation is you can get a bunch of leads. That's good. The bad is you get a bunch of leads. That's good, but they're cold. They don't just jump into the person's business. So, and then Christopher's right. That's what Capri is for. But I will say the proper use of Capri, right? So right now Capri is booking somewhere in the realm of 40% booked appointments from the leads. That's awesome. But we tell all of our customers, you either need to call us prospects as soon as the booking is made, or hire our team to do it. You have to connect people before the appointment. If you don't, they're not going to show up. Oh. Well, I didn't plan on doing this. This has been 40 minutes of sheer joy and fun for me. So you guys, thank you for coming in and doing this. It's been a lot of fun. Maybe I should start doing these more in the evening because we got a whole new crowd of folks that I know. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Go ahead. If you haven't started a trial, we offer a 14-day free trial, uphex.com, UpHex.com. If you're not in our Facebook group, jump Facebook group. It's a wealth of opportunity, a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of education, a wealth of helpful people. And that's all I got. See you guys later.